says oi. Oi. Your mouth totally changes shape when you make that sound because it's actually two sounds pushed together. Oi, oi. And oi is how you spell that sound when you hear it at the beginning or in the middle. Just like oa is for the beginning or the middle of words, not at the end. Oi has a different spelling for the end. Do you know what it is? I think we're learning it next time. It's oy, right? Like in boy or toy. So oy is for the end, but oi is for the beginning and middle, like oil or boil. There, do you see oi in the beginning and middle spells the oi sound? So that's what we're going to work on today. Do you have your pencils ready? All right, let me share my screen and we will get practicing. All right, so our first word that we're going to do together today, but first, should I give you this in? I think, well, we're going to do it together, so I'll just teach it as we go, but do this one with me, okay? Don't do this one ahead of me, do it right with me so that you make sure that you get one of these letters without guessing. So the word is koipum, koipum. Now when we separate the sounds, we have k, oi. We're going to use oi with one line. It's a diphthong, but it's a lot of different micro sounds put together, but we're going to put one line for oi. And then p, here's a vowel and here's a vowel. We're going to spell our k with a C, which is usually how you spell k. Here's our oi, p, So we already know how to spell oi, don't we? This is our reading rule for the day, our little reading hack for the day. Oi says oi in the beginning and middle. So that's what goes right there. Now, this is what I really wanted you to pay attention to, this because a lot of people might think it's spelled with a U. However, when you hear that is the short U sound, but it's also the same sound as a schwa. And that O spells the schwa sound. O and A both spell the schwa sound when they're almost to the end of a longer word and there's a consonant after it. This is what we learned last time. And when that last letter is an M, usually that schwa sound is going to be spelled with an O. And this is the symbol for the schwa sound that says So again, when you hear almost to the end of a longer word and there's a consonant after it, and especially if that last consonant is an M or an N, you're going to spell it with an O. What else did I want to teach you? Oh, longer word means two vowels that don't touch. All right, so keep that in mind for your word here. Your word is toy son. Now don't spell toy like the word toy because it's different when you hear that sound or that chunk in a longer word. Toy son. Toy son, go ahead. And then put it in the Q&A so I can see. Toy son. Toy son. Oh my goodness, that's amazing, Charlotte. Toy son. Oh, good job, Bethany. Toy son. Toy son. Am I cutting out? Let me know in the Q&A if I'm cutting out. We are spelling toy son, and go ahead and put it in the I just call it the chat. It's easier to say than the Q&A. Toy son. Toy son. Toy son. We are spelling toy son. Good job. Yes. Okay, so our consonants are t, oi, s, n. We know what oi is. It's that oi for the beginning and middle of words. And then when you hear almost to the end of a longer word, and there's a consonant after it, especially if it's an M or an N, that schwa sound is going to be spelled with an O. There's toyson. Good. Okay, together. Next word is, and if I'm cutting out, one person is telling me that I'm cutting out, but if I'm cutting out for everybody, let me know in the Q&A. if you're having a hard time hearing me. I'll just put it in the chat right now, just in case you can't hear me. If you are having a hard time hearing me, let me know in the Q&A. All right. Or say, you're good, if you can hear me just fine, okay? All right, our next word together is slointope. Slointope. Sounds s, o, oi, n, t, o, p. Consonants. S, o, oi, n, t, o, p. Vowels. Oi. That is spelled with an OI in the beginning and middle of words. O. Oh, here we have an O consonant, final silent E. Because just a regular O can't say O here. There has to be another vowel in the next one or two spots. And when it's a longer word like this, then we use the O consonant, final silent E. We could use OA, but that's usually for shorter words. When it's longer, then the vowel that we're going to choose is usually going to be a silent E like that. So keep this in mind, this part right here. Take a really good look at this part for your word. Your word is croindome. Croindome. K-r-o-i-n-d-o-m. Croindome. And then, okay, good. And then put it in the Q&A. Croindome. Croindome. I can't wait to see your words. Take your time. We're spelling croindome. Croindome. Okay, good. Good. Croin. My mouth is open in the middle. Dome. Croindome. I'll let a couple more people put theirs in before I give you the answer. For croindome. Oh, it's so close, so close. All right, let's do our consonants first. We have k, oi, n, d, o, m. Oi we know is going to be that OI. This one might be the hard one in this word. We want this to say O. However, can just a regular O say O there? Only if there's another vowel in the next one or two spots. If there's not one, we have to make one. And in this word, we're going to choose that silent E at the end. O, consonant, final silent E. Now that O is nice and happy and it can say O in that spot. Yeah? Yeah. So the silent E is for longer words. OA is for short words. O, consonant, final silent E is usually for longer words. So this is usually in short words. This is usually in longer words. Okay? All right, next. Our word together is ointo. Ointo. We have oi, n, t, o. Consonants. Oi, n, t, o. Vowels. We know what this is, right? This is our reading hack or spelling hack for the day. We have that oi in the beginning and middle. O at the end is allowed to say O. I think we learned that 2 lessons ago. If you hear O at the end, you can use just a regular old O. O is the only letter that says its name at the end like that. E can sometimes, but O can a lot of times. All right, so keep that in mind for your word coming up here. Your word is oimpo. Oimpo. Oi, m, p, o. Oimpo. Let me see it. Oimpo. Oimpo. Oim. My lips are together in the middle. Oim. So here's our oi, m, p, Oh, I have a good feeling about this one. I have a feeling you guys are all going to do great. Oimpo. Let me see a couple more in the chat. Oi, oi, oimpo. Oh, that's close. That's very close. Okay, let's try it. So we have oi, o. Vowels. Oi. We know that that's our oi. There's our oi, p, o. And when you hear o at the end, good. You can put just a regular old o just fine. O can say o at the end just fine. All right, let's see. Do you want an easy one, a medium one, or a hard one? Put E, M, or H in the chat. E for easy, M for medium, or H for hard. Put it in the Q&A. What's our vote here? Okay, let's start with medium. Then we'll do an easy. And okay, we're getting mostly easies and mediums. So let's stick with those. Let's stick with those. So this next word is oip. Oip. I'm going to let you try this one on your own. It only has 2 lines. Oip. Go ahead and spell oip for me and put that one in the Q&A. Oip. We're spelling oip. We're spelling oip. I wonder what it means. Nothing, it's a nonsense word. But if I had to guess, I would say that oip is the sound that an ape makes. Oh no. Oip sounds like something that cross between a oink and an ape. So maybe something that an ape would make a sound. So oip, our consonants are only 1. And then our vowels, we have oi. There's oip. Nice and easy, right? Let's do a medium one. Your word is croido. Croido. We have k, oi, d, o. Take your time. Croido. Now look at the end of this one. It's going to look just like that at the end. There's a big juicy hint. Croido. Oh yeah, that's good. Croido. Take your time. We're spelling croido. Yay, Bethany! Good job. We're spelling croido. We're spelling croido. We're spelling croido. Couple more seconds. Take your time. Couple more seconds. Take your time. We are spelling croido. Good. All right, so our consonants in croido are k, oi, d, o. For this oi, we're going to use our oi. That spells oi in the beginning and middle. And o can say o at the end just fine. Well done. Good job. If you have a question, drop it in the chat. I see some people are raising their hands. Just drop it in the Q&A. All right, let's step it up just a little bit, okay? I want your word to be, let's do this one together. Oitamo. Oitamo. So we have, let me scoot this up a little. Okay, we have oi, t, a, o. Oitamo. Consonants. Oi, t, a, o. Vowels. Oi. I know that oi is spelled with oi in the beginning and middle. Ah. The most common spelling for ah is an O. Can this O say ah in this spot? Not yet, because it has another vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. That would make it say its name or its long sound. I don't want it to make its long sound. I want it to make its short sound and say ah. But short sounds require 2 consonants after them. If there's not two, make two. Now he's nice and happy and he can say ah in that spot. And then O at the end, as you know, can be spelled with just a regular old O just fine. All right, now remember this part. Here's a big juicy hint for your word because short vowels have to have two consonants after them. Your word is oisato. Oisato. Oi, sa, t, o. Oisato. Oh, good job. Very good. Oisato. Oisato, oisato. Sounds kind of like a taco. Oisato. Yay! These are looking great. Oisato. Good job. Oisato. Very good. Nice. All right, let's do consonants. Oi, s, a, t, o. Vowels. You know this oi now really good, don't you? So this oi is spelled with an oi. A could be spelled with an o as long as there are two consonants after it. There's not yet. So this can't say a, it has to say o right now. I don't want it to say o, I want it to say ah. That's a short sound. Short sounds need two consonants after them. If there's not two, make two. Now it can say ah. Now it's nice and happy. And then O at the end says O. Okay, for our last one or two here, do you want a hard one yet? Put in the Q&A, easy, medium, or hard. Are you ready for a hard one yet? Yes or no? Okay. I'm still getting a lot of easy, please. Easy, please. All right, you got it. Our word is shoito. Shoito. We have sh, oi, t, o. Go ahead and try this one on your own. Shoito. You can do it. Shoito. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Take your time. Consonants first. Shoito. Look at the end of these. That's a big juicy hint. Shoito. And then drop it in the Q&A. Shoito. Okay. Good. Good. Nice. I think that was an autocorrect. Try it. You can feel free to put your answer in there again if you want. Shoito. Yeah. There you go. Shoito. Good. Okay, so our consonants in shoito are sh, oi, t, o. Here's our oi spelled with an oi in the beginning and middle, and then o at the end can be spelled with an o. Now, by the way, you're never going to put an oi at the end of words, okay? So this is not going to be how to spell boy. This is not going to be how to spell toy. Words in English don't put I at the end. So O-Y is how you spell the same sound at the end. Boy, toy. Oi is spelled O-Y at the end, but it's spelled O-I in the beginning and middle of words. Okay, last one. Tiny little bit harder, but I believe in you. Oitondro. Oitondro. Oi, t, a, n, d, o. Oitondro. Go for it. Oitondro. Oi, ton. My mouth is open in the middle. Dro. Good. There we go. Oitondro. You're getting it. You're getting it. Oitondro. Oitondro. Good. Okay, so our consonants are oi, n, Oh, oi tandro. So oi, t, a, n, d, o. Here's our oi, spelled o-i in the beginning and middle. Ah, can this o say ah here? Yeah, because there's already two consonants after it, so it's perfectly happy saying it short sound. And then o at the end can be spelled with a regular old o, just fine. Sometimes you're going to see words that end in an O sound that are spelled with an OW. Or an O. It can be either one of these. Both are just fine. This one is usually in borrowed words that we use from other languages. Usually they're a little longer, but when you hear oi, you now know it because you came to class today that oi is spelled with an OI in the beginning and middle of words. That knowledge is yours to keep. It's in your brain now. You can have that as a present for the rest of your life. When you hear oi in the beginning and middle, spell it O-I. Congratulations on being great. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.